Today is Thursday, July 25, 2024, and it's almost 11 a.m. and I'm ready to start on the work on this fence today. I did that one yesterday, or finished that one yesterday. That's all done. I lowered down the top wire a little bit. It was a little bit too high. I think that's about normal where I had it before. Yeah, I should have spaced them every 3 posts. Every third short post I should have put the tall one in. Yeah, but it's done. I can live with it. As long as that top wire don't sag too much, we'll be okay. I have to make sure it's tight. Anyway, I'm working on this fence today. I got to line the post up, and then I got to drive them in. Okay, let's take another look at it. Posts are a little bit of alignment. I'll have to straighten them up. Although I don't think they were that straight to begin with. That post there looks like it was already drove in. Like it never moved. I wonder why it's so far out of line. Anyway, I'll have to fix it. Yeah, I can line them up better. I'm standing on that pellet. I'm all busted up. Okay. Just look from the other side. Okay. I'm going to have to pull out them 2 posts down on the other end. Line them up a little better. I don't know if it makes any difference, but I'm using landscape and portrait just to see how it looks. Well, I had to add 3 posts down there. I forgot to get the one out of the pasture, but I'll take it home. Anyway, I realigned all the posts with the wire, so I'm ready to drive them in now. That's a little straighter. Yeah, a little straighter. Now with portrait. This one post seems like it's out of alignment. I need to bring it in a little bit more, the first one. Just a hair. Well, I moved 2 of them. Move the first 2 here. That looks better. Oh, I got the first post in. Let's do the rest of them now. 1 post down, 9 more to go. And down by me is down in the ground. I'm getting it done, 1 post at a time. Well, all the 10 posts are driven into the ground. That's about as straight as I can make it. Yeah, as good as I can make it. I'm happy with it. All I gotta do is put the insulators on, and then I'll add the fence. Well, before I put these clips on, I want to show you a difference. I like these better, but I couldn't find none when I was putting this fence up last year. I found 1 bag, that's it. This year I got a whole bunch. So, but the problem with these here, they work, but there's a design flaw in this hinge, this part right here. It breaks so easy. So on some of them I can see a little crack develop, and some of them they're completely broke off, even on the standing fence. Yeah. they tend to get a crack right along this radius here, and they break off so easy. Some kind of design flaw, I guess. Maybe it's not thick enough in that area. But anyway, these here wrap around the post, and this here hooks to the back of the post, and this here hooks to the front, like that. This wraps around first from behind, and it goes around and snaps on, and that's where it breaks. It breaks right here. But these here, this snap directly onto the post on both sides, and it's got a bigger pin too. So I'm going to use them for this. Anytime I got to replace something, I'm going to replace it with those, if I can find enough of them. All right, let me start putting them on. Well, I got the top barbed wire secured with insulators. Before I install the rest of the insulators, I have something to show down here. Here's a good example of what I was talking about. Yeah, this one broke. Yeah, that broke off. And this one broke off too. That one broke. I'm going to replace them. I'm going to replace these with the same ones that are there, and this one's got a crack in it. So I'm going to leave it for now. I don't want to spend too much time fixing those things. Oh, it's hard to see, but I got the top smooth wire in. I just spliced enough pieces together to make it fit, but I don't have enough for the bottom wire, so I'm going to replace it with a new wire, at least in the middle. I got a little bit on this end and just a hair on the other end. I'll just tie it to those. I gotta cool off in the truck. It's probably close to 1 o'clock now. So once in a while I get a clouds shading me, but not right now. So I'm gonna go cool off in the truck for a little bit. And when I get done with that, then I gotta bottom barbed wire. It's stretched out all the way there to that T-post out there. I forgot to bring that in too. Yeah, I'll get that. I'll bring that around and swing it all the way around to the other end. Yeah. Well, the barbed wire came all the way out to here. There's the insulator broke off on the post over there. I'm going to drag this end all the way to that corner. Okay. There's the end of the fence, barbed wire. And it's pushed all the way out here. As I carry that back, I'm going to carry that post back too. And I'm going to that corner down there. I got that bottom barbed wire pulled all the way. It's just hanging there now. I didn't hook it up yet. First thing I got to do is rest. That was a hard pull through that grass. It's connected down there on the insulator, but here this insulator broke, so I got to replace that insulator first. And I got to rest again. I just got done cooling off in the truck. Now I got to do it again. Right now I just got it wrapped around that wire there. I need to change that insulator out and untie that and get that through there and pull it tight. And then I can hook up all the insulators. Then all that's left would be the roll out the new smooth wire at the bottom. Oh, sure, I'm glad it's cloudy today. I get a relief every once in a while from the hot sun. But the sun still shines on me once in a while. Anyway, I got the bottom barbed wire hooked to insulators. I just got to get a new white insulator on the post. I got to replace that broken one there. That's only, as far as I can tell, well, I think there's another one broke along the road. But I'll deal with that when I get there. I'm not there yet. Okay, let's replace that insulator now. If I can get it out, I can use the same hole. Here's the old one. Here's the new one. I gotta do screwed in now. Oh, I got the new insulator screwed in. All I gotta do now is attach my barbed wire. See that slack in the wire? I got the wire tied in the same place that was in the wire as it was on the old insulator that broke. That's how much that fence stretched when it was during the flood. It stretched that much. But the top wire didn't stretch any. Yeah, because it wasn't hardly in the water. That one was in the water and took all the force. And then finally it broke loose over there and took everything, the water took it away. But it stretched first, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna tighten it up now. This fence is up and tight. Have to add one more smooth wire, new wire to the bottom, and I'll be done on this fence. Well, 3 strands are up. 2 barbed wire strands are put back up, and the top smooth wire is up. Now I got to replace the bottom smooth wire with a new wire, and then I'll be done. Now the bottom wire is on. And it's tightened up. I just finished adding the bottom wire, so it's all done here. I got a little project on the other side of the bridge to work on too. I'll see if I can get that done today. Shouldn't be too hard, I think. I guess I'll find out. This fence is fixed, or put back up. So both sides are done now. At least now when I drove through here, I could feel like it's normal again. Even if the rest of the fence still needs a lot of work. At least this looks good. Yeah, feels good to get it done. Well, I'm sitting inside my truck. Going off, I just backed up onto the bridge. Never did burn that pile of flood debris yesterday. Oh well, it can wait. I got a pile on the other out there on the other side of the fence too. I'll get to them someday. Right now I'm just gonna cool off my truck and admire my work. Yeah, I got it done. I got more fence to do, but then I'll get that done too eventually. Just a matter of time. Just take it slow and easy. I don't want to overwork myself. Okay. Well, I'll get this other thing fixed today, and then I gotta start on that. And then I'll start on that fence on the other side of the gate there, underneath those trees there, from the gate to the road. Clean that debris up. The fence is pretty much there. I just got to straighten it up. But that'll be I'll start that after today. Sometime tomorrow or next day. I got to pick some cut grass around the house one of these days. Before it rains. I checked it this morning. It's still, the big clumps are still wet underneath, but they're starting to rot, so I need to, if I don't pick it up, I gotta at least stir it up. Okay. Anyway, that's another project. I gotta concentrate on this one right now. Let me cool off a little bit more and I'll get back to work. A lot of traffic on this road. Okay. Creek is still flowing. Haven't had any rain since that flood on the 16th. What was that? 16th, 25, 9 days? 9 days ago? I haven't had any rain since then. Anyway, it looks refreshing out there. So what I need to work on is this. That's what I need to work on. That's a cow panel. And it's been there since I put cattle here. Yeah. First time it ever got knocked down by the water. You could tell the water was high. It went as top of the cow panel. That's how high it was. Oh gosh. Well, no, not necessarily. Because after it got knocked down, yeah, then it was underwater. So yeah. But I think there's 4 T-posts in there. So I think the best way to do it, I don't know. It's probably it's tied to the T-post. The cow panel is tied to the T-post with wire. So I probably should remove all the wire and then set the T-post and then put the panel back up. Well, I guess I'll work on that. Now, at least I'm partially in the shade. Oh. Yeah, I think I gotta, too heavy to try to pick up all together. I gotta disconnect the T-post from the cow panel and then put the T-post up first and then the cow panel again. At least there's a nice breeze coming out of this trees here. Oh yeah, nice breeze blowing through here. Oh, it feels good. Hey, there's an Osage orange right there. It's kind of gnarly. I remember those when I was a kid. Osage orange. They got big green balls on them in the fall. I don't see none on this one yet. They make Dad would always go out and find some place that was cutting the fence row out, and if they had hedge in it, he asked if he could cut it out, and we take all the hedge posts back home. Yeah. Yeah, that stuff makes good fence posts. They don't rot. Anyway, I don't need them. I got T-post. Okay, go back to work. I thought I'd get a view from this side before I take it apart. I discovered one thing. One of them T-posts was a post that held up an electric fence with a gate hook on it. Even though I had the cow panel there, I don't know which one came first. A cow panel, or I had an electric wire going through there, and I also had a fence going across outside because I used to have this road blocked off. And the web fence used to go up from up there, across here, and there. But then for some reason I think I put that cattle panel up there instead because I knew they couldn't cross this. I think I had that there before I built this bridge. Yeah, before I built this big bridge, I just had a little very shallow rip-rap, and that's remains over there. That's all those busted up ones there, and over down there on this side, that's what was left of it. I had rip-rap, and then I had some concrete poured on top of it with that culvert there. Yeah, almost. I was imitating that one over by the road, but mine didn't hold up too good because the water was going under the riprap, and then it just broke apart the concrete. And that's when I built this one. Okay, so that explains that. So now I only got 3 T-posts holding up the cow panel, but that's okay. Well, New strategy. I removed the middle post, had 2 wires tied to the cow panel, and I think that's still in the ground. I think that T-post still in the ground, so I'm going to try to just bend both posts back up if I can. If not, then I can take the cow panel off those two. We'll see. I got it up. I didn't have to disconnect the panel from that post or that post, but I got it stand up. But it's still kind of wobbly. Okay, I already had 1 T-post in there, but I'm going to put 2 more. I got 2 long ones now. So I'm going to put 1 here and 1 there. So I'll have 4. I'll have 4 long T-posts holding it up. Okay, but to brace it on the other side, in case of another flood, I got these short leftover T-posts, the short ones, and I don't use them anywhere except where they're already at. And so I'm going to take those short ones, put them on the other side, drive them in on an angle, and then use them as a brace for that T-post there, and the one on the corner in the end, and then one of these in the middle here. Yeah, that way I'll have at least 3 braces on the back side to fight against the water flow. Okay, let's see if I can do that. I'm going to take all the debris off first though. Okay, it's getting there. I got all the debris off, and I put the 2 tall posts there. I'm going to drive them in straight there behind the fence, and I'm going to drive them a little bit in with the sledgehammer. The ones on the end, drive them down a little bit more, both of them, and then I got the short posts leaning up against them. I need to drive them in with some. I heard thunder. I got 1 here. I put 1 in the middle instead of against the post, and I'll get 1 against that post, so it'll have a little strength to withstand the pressure of the water if it flows through there again. Yeah, I think that should work. Those 2 will be standing up straight. I'll tie them to the fence, and then the 3 slanted ones, they're going to be slanted and braced and tied to the post. That should hold it up. I heard some thunder over there. There's a big cloud. Must have been one of those isolated storms. Oh well, if it comes, it comes. I won't mind. 3:30 p.m. and I'm done. I'm ready to go home. Clouding up. Tired. At least it's cooler here in the shade. That was a bonus. Even though I had the fences in the sun, I can rest in the shade. Let me get a look from the other side. I got a little curve in it, just for fun. And I got 3 braces to hold it to withstand the pressure. And if it floods again, at least hopefully this will stand up to the water. Water's flowing nicely through there. Cows would love this if I could let them in here, but I can't let them in yet. I still got a long fence there by the road to fix, and the 2 wings on each end. Okay, I think I'll do the wings first because they're less damaged there. The fence that's laying on the ground will be last. Okay, I can go home now. Yeah, I got 3 braces. I also put a curve into it. Before it used to go straight. I put a curve into it since I had the slack in the cattle panel. It looks nice that way, and I'm hoping that when it hits that, it'll it'll deflect some of the water around the edges, so it won't be fully pushing against it. And I just think it'd be stronger this way. Okay, that's all for here. One more look at my work on the other side of the bridge before I leave. Yeah, did a good job. Good job. It's even better than it was before, I think. I just gotta rest. This heat's too much for me, even with the clouds. Oh, gotta take a lot of breaks, but I'm glad it was cloudy today. That helped. All right, I'm gonna head to the gate and get out of here. I think I forgot to get a view from this end, and I backed down to the bridge. But I'm getting it now. Oh, yeah, looks good. And inside. All good. Okay. All good. And last view from the gate. Okay, that's all for today. Catch you on the next one. Bye. PM, and I heard some thunder over that way. And it's a little darker too. So I think somebody's getting rain. I'll check the radar when I get home, but the sun's still shining here. I haven't left yet. I'm winding up some old fence wire. Gotta take it with me. Okay, that's all. I'll catch you on the next one then. All right, bye. Yeah, I heard some thunder back in there, southwest. It's hot here. Yeah, sun's shining here. Oh, I'll check the radar, see what it shows. But if I get some rain, that's okay. Like the grass is growing back pretty fast. I haven't picked up my grass yet either. I need to work on that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Before I go back out to the pasture and work on fence, I need to rake up some grass. I'll catch you on the next one then. 4:30 p.m. and it's 89 degrees. It's still hot. And I'm done for today. Catch you on the next one. Bye.